Thanks, Shin. Hi! Welcome to the stream. Very first person on my very first stream. That's exciting. How are you tonight? I'm very new to this, so I got my other monitor set up over here. That's where all my chat and stuff is. And I know there's a delay between when you type stuff and when I talk and stuff, so I don't know how long that delay is, but kind of winging it here. Fantastic. I'm doing well also. I figure I'll give a little bit of time here for maybe some people to join in, and then we'll come up with a game plan for what we'll do tonight. I put a poll out on my Twitter, people to vote on 4 different options, and I got 1 vote for 3 of the 4 options. So I was like, well, that doesn't really help me decide. Forgot to put my idols on here. At the moment, I'm just continuing through with those dungeon quests. I've been slowly making my way through those, trying to get to some better levels, so when I include them in a video, they'll be a little more exciting and I'm not just running around one-shotting everything. Oh, well, thank you. Appreciate that. I am definitely having a good time with it, that's for sure. Since you're my first person, can you let me know, is the sound and everything coming through okay? I don't have headphones on. I'm not real into the headphone look while I'm doing my video stuff. So I'm kind of hoping to be able to get by without it, but you have to let me know if it sounds okay on your end. Never finish, okay. Yeah, I can reach him. Throw this there. All sounds clear. Oh, thank you. Hey, Kyler, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm playing on Echo, actually. Ah! Oh no, he turned invisible. I forgot they do that. This will help though. See if we can get one of them here. Haha, found you. This is such a new experience for me. Nice. Yeah, I've been on Echo ever since the merge. I was on Sheikah before that. I main a 175 Osa named Midnight Hunter. Ooh, nice. So what do you think of the Osa with all the changes that they recently went through. Did you adapt okay, or were you not very happy with it? So yeah, let's drop that up there. Let's try to keep us from getting shot. Oh, did you have was there a long queue for you to get in? I didn't have any issues. I hopped in. I know the servers are very busy right now compared to normal because of so many people being stuck in their homes. Not quite enough. I can't get next to, oh, I get right next to him here. Awesome. It was weird at first, but being a pure int Osa dragon form is great. Oh, that's awesome. Do you run one account or do you typically run a team? Goes first, you do. This will finish you off or not. We're gonna try it. Yes, that worked out. Who's the next target? You are. Where's my pushback? Here we go. Don't have anything else that can hit her just yet. Oh, you're gone. You don't stand a chance. I can get my health back up off of you. Let's go ahead and put this down here. 3-man right now. Crit, strength, craw, crit, agility. Strength, Yop, crit, int Osa. I'm rather fond of the Yops. I just started Elio, like the class, but I'm not smart enough to not kill myself. I feel ya. My brother actually just tried, like yesterday, or the last 2 days, he was trying to use an Elio, and he said he loved the class, but he found himself just getting frustrated trying to figure out where the portals were going to go, and then he would run out of time, and that was my biggest thing, is I would run out of time before I'd figured out how I was going to do all my moves, and it was driving me nuts. And it didn't help that I was trying to do a rogue? I think I was trying to do the rogue class at the same time. So basically, they were just constantly fighting for places. You couldn't really build a bomb wall very well, or it would interfere with a portal setup, and it was a lot of hassle. I don't know if I can get it all. I might be able to get all the way over there. Oh, I gotcha. Some bread here. Yeah, it is the hardest class in the game, and the rogue is second hardest. Might have been why I thought I could do this. Nope, I couldn't. Give myself a pat on the back for trying, though, right? Let's see, finish you off. Ooh, almost. Let's flip you back. And smash you. I really like... I like both of those classes so much, but I just can't seem to find a good rhythm with them. Sooner or later, though, I am going to try... I will have a team that has at least one, if not both of them, at some point. Just not yet. Let's see, get you this one. Everybody's health full. Everybody's health is full. There we go. All right. The Barbrosas. Actually reminds me. Let's see, yeah, Elia will make you pull your hair out. Yep, it can do that. So yesterday I started, I don't know if you've watched my I assume you watch my videos, but the profession guides with the tailor leveling, my last one I did was for levels 40 to 60. So last night I was actually going through and creating my Excel table and getting all my numbers and stuff put together for going from 60 to 80. And the Barbosa hat was in part of that. So seeing these guys here just kind of reminded me of that all of a sudden. See if I can kill you before you can make everything disappear. Here, second. Put you there. Put you here. Kill us. Okay, good. It's not this guy. See ya. Can I reach? Yeah, get a little damage on him. Let's go with that. Check this out. That worked really well. Yeah, I've seen almost every thing you put out. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Have you watched, have you by any chance seen my very first episodes, like episodes 1 through 6 up there in Incarnum? Because, man, I just recently went back to listen to those just to see how far I've come in my editing abilities. I'm on like episode 18 or 19 on your road to 200. Oh yeah, so you still got a good little ways to go. But man, it started out rough. You know, there comes a point where you do your research, you try to learn how to do a thing, and then you're just like, okay, well, at this point, I'm only gonna figure out the rest if I just go for it. So that's what I did. I had some PlayStation headphones that I was using, which is why it sounds like I've got a nasal congestion in every one of those. But I just took them off of there, plugged them into my computer, used the mic that was on the headset, and it was an experience. I just hit the record button and went for it. All right, let's see, 184, is that enough to... Need 187. At least here on a live stream you get to kind of see a little more of my gear and stuff. I don't usually go over that very much in my videos. Ah, here we are on the boss. Let's see what kind of achievements are available here. So yeah, this is the next one in my, not that one. Shiver Me Timbers, the dungeon quest line. That's what I'm doing this dungeon for at the moment. I've also got the Moo Wolf I just got. So achievements. Dungeons. There we go. All right, kill him first. And Scanty. Ooh, those are challenging. Killing him first challenging just because you got to get the barrels next to him. Major help, so if not for anything, please know you're helping people like me. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you very much. I'm glad I do get positive feedback on pretty much every video, so I'm glad when I hear somebody else is enjoying them. I have a good time putting them together. Each one is like its own little creation, you know? It's fun. Right, so kill him first. I don't know if I should try and do a score of 200. I think I'm just going to do the score of 50. You know what? Oh, but they're going to move all around with those things. Yeah, I'm going to take these off. I'm just going to get a score over 53. So let's do that. See, damage. 2 MP. That one do it? Okay, we'll just go with that. That at least gets me 1 achievement. Never finish next to an ally. I think I could pull that one off. Let's see, I guess it does cover it a little bit. Let me scoot this down. That way, be able to see the achievements, or the challenges. Is there anything else? I don't think there's anything else I'm covering up that's important. I spent like 2 hours this afternoon trying to get this all set up. I understand I'm a small YouTuber myself, but I play a lot of games as well as Dofus. I put together vids and it is fun. I agree. What software do you use for editing your software? Whoops. Oh, ran out of time. All right, well, we'll put this on. Oh, something's right in front of me here. All right, there goes that. Put this on you. Hey, Mert. Welcome to the stream. How are you this evening? Let's got this. Put this up here. What are you doing, Micah? It's hot in there. All right, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. My boys just went to bed here fairly recently, and oh, I thought I was in transparent mode. Let's get there we go. Big guy. All right. A free software right now. I can't afford anything good yet, but I use VSDC. Okay. Not sure I'm familiar with that one. The software that I am using is Filmora 9. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but you can get a whole year for $40, I think it was. Which is pretty cheap compared to some things out there, but Pirate Barrel. Okay, yeah, this one can be killed. But everything you've seen me do so far has just been with that software, so if you ever look at trying to get one, I know Premiere, I think, is a big one, but the Filmora software has been fantastic. Hello, Claudia! How are you tonight? Let's see. Let's go with... You know, this is my first time fighting this guy. Typically I have a panda. This is my first time fighting this guy without some sort of a panda. Can I push you? Okay, that's 100. I need to get you next to that. Ooh, this. Put it right next to him. Alright, let's go with that. Awesome, I'm glad you're doing well. Ah, is Claudia your real name? Can you look at this? I actually got it working. Got myself a setup. I know I was asking you questions about it the other day. Let's see, I don't think I can hit him with fire. Nope, not yet. But I can hit you. Oh, that's awesome. Is he weak to fire? He is not. This is gonna be tricky without a panda. Let's see. Get on the other side of you. Smash. Thanks. Yep, I took your advice. I was like, you know what? Everything I've done so far is on YouTube, so why not stick with the platform I know? I don't have any way of moving you over there. I don't think there's any more. Yeah, I've killed all the enemies. Let's see, I could switch places. That's gonna, nope, that won't do that. So I can switch. And step away from it. I'm using OBS Streams for my streaming. Streamlabs, I'm sorry, Streamlabs. I actually use OBS, just the regular OBS, for my videos. I debated on just sticking with OBS for both, but I kind of like the fact that I open up one software and it's set up for the way I like to do my videos, and then I can open up this software and it's just set up for doing my streaming. Since I'll be doing both, it'll be nice not having to try to remember to switch anything back and forth. At least that's the goal behind that. I think that can push it. That's gonna push it away though. That's okay. Let's get you over here. Ooh, stay right there. Right next to that barrel for me. Beautiful. Sweet. I can hit him with something now. Let's go. Let's mummify. Not next to an alley. Okay, so I'm still good there. Oh, only fire. Should have paid attention to that little detail. Hopefully I can at least still work on locking him in here. There we go. Oh yes. It's here. Can I get an angle on him from up here? I don't think I can. Go here. So did any of you guys see my little 2-minute spiel I did this afternoon when I was testing my stream? Let's see, I can buff using you. Chuck shovels. So this be enough there. 205. A little bit short. Let's see if I can buff a little bit more. Might be enough. Yes! Pulled it off. There we go. I think I gotta get out of here. I don't know if I can get into my haven bag from in here. Nope. You saw that? My boys are going bananas in the background. So, since I got 2 people I can actually get a straight answer from here at the moment, in the video I did on Friday, I think it was, no, you need to leave that area. So, I could never say the name of the other server very well, the Izzy server, so I just started calling it Izzy. But in my last video, I tried to say it correctly. I think it was Illyzale. And I'm trying to find out if that's the right way to say it. Because I gave up for a while. I just couldn't say it right for nothing. Illyzale. I think that's the right way to say it. Because it bugs me that I couldn't say it right. Yeah, they do the same thing over in the Wabbit Island. I don't know if you knew that, but I always say it the wrong way. I can't tell you the number of comments I've gotten on my videos of people saying, that's not the right way to say it. Even when I was calling it Izzy, people were having a cow about how I was writing it, because I did it with 4 letters instead of 3 so that it matched Echo being 4 letters. I thought it would be more fun, but I wasn't saying it or writing it correctly apparently. So I made a goal to try to get it right, but haven't succeeded yet. Get my lotto roll for the day. Ooh, golden parchment, that's a good one. Oops, I didn't mean to leave. Alright, and this quest was from which one? Shiver me timbers. Simon I think that's the breeder area. You got me, buddy. I'm Echo, so I'm just as lost. Awesome. It's nice to know I'm not the only one. I just figured it was because my my strong English accent. It was a language barrier thing, is what I was chalking it up to. Let's see, breeder village. Come on, there you are. 2, 3, and 4. Down 1 space here. Alright, what's she tell us to go to next? Bruman Tinctores! I did a video on that one. Let's see, if you're at episode 18 or 19, you're close to that one. I don't think you've reached that one yet. So I just started, you've gotten to the episodes where I just started using a webcam, I think. Because I think it was like episode 17 or 18 when I started using a webcam. Which I was very nervous about at first, but I've grown very quickly. Very quickly I've grown to like it. Alright, let's see if we can get any levels here. Not quite yet. Alright, so I can do Bruman Tinctores or I can do the Moo Wolf dungeon. Do we have a preference? I mean, I'm over cap for both of them, so it's not like it's going to be exciting, but got a preference? Can do either one of them. It's so different having a live feed where I can talk with people. Normally with all my YouTube stuff, I mean, I know that they go out and hundreds of people view them, but I'm just by myself when I make those things, so it's a lot different. I've been in front of a cam for a while. Been streaming for... when I started streaming, I was more self-conscious about speaking English than the webcam. Moo Wolf is harder than it looks. Go for it. Hi, Kevin! You snuck in there on me. How you doing tonight? My Twitch is mostly all Dofus right now. Well, Dofus is a fantastic game, so I don't think you can go wrong with Dofus. Oh, what is that zap that's right by there? Go with 2512. Moo Wolf, because I got a bone to pick with them. Oh no! What happened there? Sounds like there's a story. There we go. Side of bump more. I'm so jealous of all you people that have those self-running mounts. Years, okay. I wondered if that's what you were going for there. I got a friend. I don't know if you can buy a mount with one of those auto-running potions on it, like if it shows you that it's on there. But I got a friend who has sold 2 mounts without remembering to take that off. And those things are expensive. So he was not very happy about about that mistake. Let's go left first. I guess I could have just ran one guy over here and then teleported the rest. Just like I give as a tip in one of my videos. I have the GPS on my mounts. I didn't think I would like it so much. With all the treasure hunting you do, although I guess it doesn't really help a whole lot with treasure hunts, since I don't think you use that website. So it's not like you know exactly which coordinate you're supposed to run to. But it's great to have. Yeah, I really should look into getting those. Limerick Islemeister. Man, these lower level dungeons, I have not run these in a long time. Streaming for years. Yes, Moo Wolf, okay. So I was only a wee 110 Osa, 100 IOP and 98 Craw, and wanted Moo Wolf outfit for upcoming Yop. Long story short, he was my bully for a long time. Yeah, he's surprisingly kind of tough. I was thinking about to say that. That's what I do. I run one character and teleport the others. Yep. It's extremely helpful when doing quests and raiding zones like the Ark monsters. About one mount for the sole purpose. When I do treasure hunts, I just use one character and don't cheat. I use the GPS more with quests. Yeah, I cheat on the treasure hunts. In the beginning, I tried to do it without cheating, but I spent so much time looking for stuff, and I didn't even know what half of the names were, it seemed like. The way they would describe something, I was like, what in the world is that? And I would even spend time going to Google, type in the word that was being used to describe it, and just look at real-life pictures of what it was supposed to be to see if I could figure out what it was in the game. I was like, eh. So I typically, when I treasure hunt, it's like I'm watching Netflix or something. So I just have that little cheat sheet going, which is easier than ever now that I got two monitors. I used to have to split my screen in a funky manner. Well, in fact, on my how-to treasure hunt guide, you can see it where I've got the treasure hunt thing like this and then the rest of it like that. But now I can just put it on two separate monitors. It's way easier. So here's something really cool. When I was setting this up, I have a intermission screen, which I guess is more popular like if you're playing a game that has loading to it and you're just kind of waiting. But I got this cool little animation and stuff that takes place during the transition, so watch this. I haven't actually seen it live yet, so I'm kind of curious to see how it looks. Check that out. Now if it worked right, well, I don't know. Maybe the chat's not going to pop up over here. There's supposed to be a chat box over here, right on that right-hand side, but I don't see it popping up. But I love that little transition animation. Isn't that cool? I got that for free. I'm so proud of that. All right, Beowulfs, you're going to get it. The beginning is hard, but once you memorize the clues, it's faster without the website. I could see that. Well, especially someone who's shooting to do 9,000 of those. Where'd that number 9,000 come from? Did you just like pick that out of the sky, or was there a story behind that? Sometimes I even know the exact map to run to because I do it so much. I have been impressed when you'll see coordinates and you'll know right when it's a Bonta or a Brock or Odo Island. I've noticed you just call out looking at the coordinates where it starts, and I'm like, how does she know that? But it makes sense with as many of them as you've done. I bet you do kind of get to know those common starting spots. Let's see, let's just put some counter on us. Buff up this first round. What idol did I leave on? Let's see, what's the score gonna be on this guy? Achievements? No. I'll check after this. Fun fact, if you don't know, there's always a delay from stream to chat. I do know, and that is so weird. Now, is my voice lining up okay with my picture? Because I know sometimes there can be a delay there. But when I look at it, it looks like my voice is lined up okay. If it's off, though, I can try to adjust that. Before that, I did 1337 chests, and someone suggested to go over 9,000. You just said okay. It's impressive. I wonder how many people that play Dofus have actually done over 9,000 chests. Is there a ladder? One of those leader ladder board things for treasure hunting? Be cool if there was. I bet you'd be a little ways up on that list. Let's put you out here. Buckle you down. And we'll go this way. No, everything's good on your end. Okay. Just a little paranoid, this being my very first time. It's nice to hear it all is working good. I spent a lot of time working on it, so I was hoping it would turn out okay. Put that on you. Oh! He just totally destroyed that. I was planning on using that, buddy. Let's see how you like it. See ya. Chance. Could use chance on you. He's trying to destroy my other one. There's one vid of a couple years ago where someone opened 1,004. I do remember seeing a video where someone had opened up 1,000. Kept nagging me every time I streamed. Just like the whole cooking thing right now, right? They are really on you about trying to do some live cooking. And that was back in the day when you could get 4 chests. Yeah, I wondered if that was... I wondered if that had been taken away, because I've never had that. I've gotten the 2 before. And I've even went up there in the I think it's the neutral Pandala area. There's actually an area that even for level 200s is considered aggro. And I did get a couple searches up there, and they didn't give me the 4 chests. So I was assuming that was a feature that's been taken away now. Yeah, you got some people really wanting to see you do some cooking. Get you with that? Nah, I'm gonna use a big one. So I'm curious, what's the most number of roses you've gotten out of a chest? Now, you've opened up, you're somewhere near 3,000 now, aren't you? Total? On this round? So surely you've had some really lucky rolls. I'm curious to hear what your highest roll is, because I had one not too long ago that I thought it had glitched when it told me how many sands I got. So I want to hear what your highest is before I tell you mine, because maybe I'll actually find out it's not very high. I even took... See, I think I took a screenshot of it and sent it to my brother, because I couldn't believe it. Let's see if I can find it. What's that? Hey, my brother's on here. Hey, David. Over 30,000 out of 1 chest. Oh, that was a good roll. Alright, I'm trying to see if I can find it, but I may not find it here. Oh, wait a minute, there it is. Alright, just so you know I'm not lying, I had one. I got 18,667 roses from a single chest. I was like so happy about that. Worst part is though, I can't sell them. I'm trying to save them up so I can take all 4 of my characters through that spot where I can continue on that one Dofus. I don't remember which Dofus it is. I just know I need like 20,000 per character. This is so awesome. I think I'm geeking out over this. Oh yeah. See, I don't recall what my highest was. Now, I haven't done it. Well, I feel like I've done a lot, but compared to Misha, I feel like I've done hardly any. Yeah, I was very happy with that roll. Crimson, okay. It's crazy to think that I'm almost 30 episodes into my quest series now, and I'm still only just now getting close to my first primordial Dofus. In fact, the only Dofus I've technically gotten so far is the Dofua. Oh, 20,000. Well, I got close to that max. Start these guys here. Oh, thanks. Do I just call you Jeff? Thanks, Jeff. I'm Jeff. Yeah, I spent like 2 hours putting this together, and this little recent subscriber thing at the top, that's actually connected to my YouTube channel. So if somebody subscribes on my channel, I guess they pop up in that little scroll up there. And there's a pop-up that's supposed to come up on the screen too. I did my little test widget thing, so I'm assuming that all is working correctly, but I don't know for sure. Not until it actually gets put to the test, I suppose. One of your favorite low-level dungeons? Uh-oh. Let's see. Was it Shin? You're the one that said that this was a pain in your neck for a long time. I think it was you. Yeah. Just call me Jeff. Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate that. Let's see. I find myself getting very distracted with these chats over here. It's probably a good thing I'm doing low-level dungeons at the moment. If I was doing something Frigos, I'd probably be getting killed already. Shield up. Let's see. I can hit you. Try duo Borker. I don't think so. I don't do well as duos. I like to run a team. It took me a long time just to get used to running a 4-man team. Hopefully they won't destroy this one right away this time. Yes, a long time. Haven't played in a while, huh? Oop, that's gonna mess up that bonus, isn't it? I don't know, I don't even remember what spot I started on. Oh, I still can't reach it. Maybe if I switch? Oh, I'm one space short, because I think that's where I was at. Well, might as well chuck some hammers over here. Shovels. Ah, yep, I was one space short. Let's see. Strength. You guys are both just about dead. Oh, see you later. Then I can blast you with this one. Oh! Oh, come on. What's he got, a Dofua? 1 HP left. I can beat it now that they dub it down to 4 creature mob. Oh yeah, I guess before it was standard size mobs. Okay, yeah, I forgot. It's been like that. The new system's been like that for so long. I forgot that that's the way it used to be. Let's hit you with this. And you as well. You're talking about treasure hunting. I did once had 12,000 roses in one chest. That's a really good roll too. I was showing off mine. I had 18,600 in one. That was a fun moment. Let's see, I think everybody's health is pretty good. Boom. So did you sell all those roses or did you use them for a quest? Can I reach you? Oh. Oh, the Zeller's so much fun. Get anywhere I want. Scoot you back. Swap you over to this side. Here, you thought you got away. I forgot I took off my other trophies. That's probably why I'm not taking much damage. Not trophies, idols, I mean. Let's put those back on. $199. Take you off there. There we go. Sold them for 2.5. It's a nice chunk of change. I want to try Foggernaut. Are they hard? I know my turrets will attack me. Other than that, do you think I can learn them? Shen, I definitely think you can learn them. In fact, in my other team, I have a Yop, a Inu, an Innie, and a Panda. It's just a standard basic 4-man team. And in this one, I've got the Zeller, the Foggernaut, the Inu, and a Feka. And out of the 4 new classes I've tried, the Foggernaut is my favorite one out of the 4. If I had to drop down to just one character, I would probably go to the Foggernaut because they are a blast. They're not that difficult to learn. And in fact, you begin to learn how to keep them from hitting you pretty well too. And you get some spells to stop that from happening. The AI, I think, is better than what it used to be. I feel like it does a good job of kind of prioritizing enemies over allies now, but it will randomly just decide to shoot you instead. But it's a great class. Sometimes I wish I would have picked a different character to be the healer for my team, because strength build Foggernaut can probably dish out some really good damage, and they've got incredible range. But since he's my healer, he does really good damage even as an intelligence build, to be honest with you. Let's take you out. I think I can take you out. Oh yeah. I don't have the screenshot, but if I recall correctly, I got 4,000 roses. I stopped playing just for 3 months. Was there anything new? Oh yeah, you'll like him, Shin. Jeff, I don't know if there's been anything necessarily that new that's occurred. I think the Sacriers Not that that's new news, but I think they just got a little bit of a change up again. But I know there's a short-term server opening up called the Tempores, I think it's called. And that's new, and that's coming out, I think, towards the end of this month. A lot of people are pretty excited for that. I'm still on the fence on if I'm going to do it or not, because I just recently found out, I think it's for single account users, and I usually play a team of 4. So I'm pre-registered, but we'll see if it happens or not. Oh yeah, I put on my other trophies. I'm like, man, these guys are dishing out some damage now. Well, that would be why. Ooh, I can reach you. Oh, the bonus. Bummer. Hasn't happened yet. Okay. You registered? Yeah, I remember you were saying you were kind of on the fence about it too, Misha, just because I guess the last one was brutal with all the PvP stuff. 2 and 3. I like the idea of being able to get like some cool cosmetic gear. That's my biggest reason for wanting to do it, just to get that gear. Something that looks very unique. Let's see. I might be able to get that bottom one still. Whoops. Played on 2 and 3. It's a bit stressing to play there without a group of friends. It was a disaster. I barely played it. Loved number 2. Yeah, I have heard not such great things about number 3. Can I recommend OSA if you have not tried it? I find them super easy for solo players and multi-client players as well. I don't see many OSAs and I wonder why. Well, I know a lot of people had a hard time adjusting to the big overhaul that they went through because it was just so much different. I actually tried them a little bit, but I don't remember why I didn't pursue that. Whoa, that guy can hit. 772. I got some buffs on him. Oh, yep, he does. That would explain. Plus my trophies. All right, I need her to kill something. I'll let her take care of this one. Have you had that issue where the game deletes itself or the launcher does not recognize the game folder? I haven't. I have heard of people where it's deleting sometimes, but I haven't had that issue. After the first month, people calmed down a bit and I was able to get things done. Okay. Let's give you some MP here. What's that? Be a little HP. Can I reach? No, can't reach her. Alright, hopefully old Graybeard here is going to finish off. Oh no, he's not going to finish it off. Be close. Oh, very close. I guess it gives me another round to do some healing on this character. I'll spread him out though. Hopefully that guy... He's hit hard. Now how does him eating hurt me? That doesn't make any sense. Man, he was really trying to take out my Zeller. Alright. Now this Foggernaut can do some pretty nice heals too once you get this thing up to level 3. Watch this. That's 750, and then this thing will also heal at the end of their turn. Make sure it doesn't have line of sight on that Boo Wolf there. See, look at that, another 450, so that was like, what, 1,300, 1,200, something like that round? Try to save as much bread as I can. And boom. My main is an Osa. They're cool for int and chance build. Jeff, do you typically run a team or are you a solo player? I remember this room. I used to think this room was so cool with all the chaos of just being right on top of each other. Sorta IOP could really mess you up quick though. Going to test the delay for you in real time. Are you gonna shoot me like a text or something? I'm guessing it's like 20 seconds or something like that. Maybe 15? It seems pretty big. I don't know, should I think I'll be okay still with the idols and stuff on. Yeah, I'm definitely not leaving those on for the big guy though. I need to get some better idols. The ones I got are junk. They really are. It's like, it's just enough though to get me to that score of 200, which is the only reason I haven't messed with it. But as the dungeons get more difficult, I need to find a better setup. It's gonna get me killed. Mostly solo. Okay. PVM or PvP? Mess this guy up real good though. I love it when there's already a setup telefrag because I can use it twice. Put him back. Oh, I wouldn't even need to. Oh. Okay, well. Oh, that was nice of him to move him out of the way for me. Let's go with you. Let's put this down. We're gonna buff these. Osas are amazing. I gotta say, not a fan of frog transformation, but I love the toads. Yeah, Jeff, I don't like PvP either. I've stated that on many videos. I don't have the I know people say that I'm real chill in my videos and that I'm laid back, easy to watch. I'm not that if you watch me try to do a PvP match. Oh man. That's why I have to limit even how much I play Call of Duty, because I get myself way too worked up. It's not good for my health. Let's see. And, ooh, got a shot on you. Alright. It's a spell I don't get to use very often. When I can, it's pretty nice. Boom! Mm-hmm. You're about to put some hurt on us, aren't you? See if I can lock him down at all. Alright. Oh, well, that didn't work. Strength. I can probably finish you off. Oh, you've already got the telefrag on you. I could have hit you with that. See ya. Satisfying in the end. It's like Dark Souls feeling. I could totally see that. You understand what? Yeah, you understand what I mean, right? Oh. It is not worth it for me. I don't know if anybody here plays Destiny 2 at all, but I can't stand the PvP in that. I love playing the PVM side of stuff, but the PvP side is just, it's way too stressful for me. Bye, Misha. Have a good night. Thanks for coming to the stream. It's cool. I get to say it to you for a change. Hope you're feeling better. I know you weren't feeling well the other day. Let's do a heal on you. Can I get over there? There we go. Right. And swap you. That on me. Look at that. Almost back to full health on everybody. Talk soon. Awesome. Alright, here's the big guy. What kind of... Oh, achievement. That's what I want. Move off. Where are you at? There he is. Oh, he's very purple in here. I guess he is purple. I don't remember him being that purple. What is for you the reason why you play a team instead of just one? I got a... Hi, Tim. Just realized you jumped in here. Welcome to the stream, Tim. Just a second on that. I like the game, but it got too repetitive for me. While I'm here, do you have some suggestions on what I can do to maybe hop in again? Okay. Tim, got a couple reasons that I play a 4-man team. Biggest reason, though, is the dungeons all scaled down to 4 players. So, ooh, I'm going to use my fancy little transmission here. Whoa, check it out. Oh, but the chat doesn't show up over here still. I got to fix that at some point. All right, so I'll go back to this just so people can see the chat. I assume, can you guys see the chat? I just realized I don't see it up here on the screen at all. I assume it's showing on your end somewhere. But the biggest reason that I play a 4-man team is because the dungeons will scale down from 8 down to 4, and then anything below that, you're actually not running at the proper level cap for a dungeon. And I don't like having to wait on people to go do something. I guess it's just me, but I like being able to get, if I get halfway through a dungeon and then I gotta take a break to go eat dinner or something, I can just log off and go eat dinner. I don't have to, I'm not thinking about the fact I'm holding people up on a dungeon run or anything like that. That's the biggest reason, but I just also like, I've always pictured the game of Dofus where it's like a chessboard, and you get to pick all the different pieces that you're going to have on your chessboard, and the more pieces you have to move on that chessboard, the more fun it is. I used to run an 8-man team, a full 8-man team. It was fantastic. I loved it, but it got too expensive. They raised the price. I think it used to be $4 for a month. So that's still $40 a month, but once they bumped it up to like $6 or $7, that was way too much for me to... Okay, you can't see the chat, good. But that was way too much for me to do that, but then I dropped down to 6, and then I dropped down to 5, and I feel like 5 was probably where you put yourself at the biggest disadvantage, because you're getting one extra creature in the mob, and it seemed like it was always the toughest one that they were putting back in the mix. And so 4 just kind of seemed to be the sweet spot that I settled down to. But that's the biggest reason I run 4 instead of playing 1. Okay, suggestions for coming back. Too repetitive. Now, Jeff, I think you said you play just a single... You typically play just a single account. If you haven't tried multi-accounting before, you might give that a try. You don't have to jump all the way to 4. You can try just 2, and you don't even have to be subscribed on those accounts to try it. Because as you know, you get Incarnum, Astrib, and everything around Astrib for free. So maybe just try 2 characters and see what you think about running 2 instead of just 1. The other suggestion I would have would be to try a class you've never tried before. That was very refreshing for me. When I was deciding on if I was going to do, when I was deciding on my YouTube channel, I was trying to decide, okay, do I use my high-level team, or do I start 4 new characters, and I was like, yeah, I definitely want to start 4 new characters because I wanted to do that quest to 200 thing. But then I was like, okay, well, do I pick the 4 classes that I know because I've already got them all at level 200? And I was like, well, that's not going to be much fun to level because I've already got those. So I made sure to pick 3 classes I've never done, and then the Inu I've done before, but I've never done anything but a chance build. So, you know, picking whole new classes completely changes the feel of everything. In fact, that last dungeon I was just doing with Barbosa, I typically have a panda, and I just chuck those barrels right where I need them, pick up Barbosa, chuck him right where I need him, and easy peasy, I'm done with the dungeon. But having to use a Foggernaut to move things around and a Zeller to move things around and trying to figure out how to get them into a corner or wedge, it's a whole different game at that point. So that would be my other suggestion. If you do want to come back and just use a character or 2 characters, whatever, try maybe a class you haven't done before. We usually always, I think all of us Dofus players, have at least 1 or 2 classes that we've always been curious about trying, but we've just never pulled the trigger on it. And, you know, that's just what you got to do sometimes. Go for it. I did it before as well. My brother used to give me his account to play. He was older and I did not have a job at the time. Yeah, the number of times, I don't know if you guys probably have learned from my videos, I do a lot of math when it comes to this game. And one thing I also tried to calculate is in those prices, when you buy a 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months, how much money are you actually saving during all of that? Because typically, if I'm going to play the game for a year, then if I buy 1 year, well, it's the savings going to be big enough that it's worth it. Because typically what happens, I don't know if this happens with you guys, but my accounts will reach the end of their month subscription, and then it might be 1 or 2 weeks before I renew all 3 accounts. I usually got my main account that I subscribe regularly, but my other 3, they might have gaps in between there where there's 1 or 2 weeks at a time. So you spread that out over the whole year, there might be 2 or 3 months worth of time they're not actually subscribed. So I tried to figure out, is there a savings in doing 3 months or 6 months? And from a dollar standpoint, the only place where you save a decent chunk of money is if you subscribe for a whole year. 3 months and 6 months, you save very little. You get the little gift packages, which is kind of cool, some cosmetics and stuff like that. But as far as from a dollar savings, it's not really there. So I end up resubbing almost every month. But I wish the discount was bigger. If I could get a bigger discount by subbing for 3 months at a time for all of my accounts, I might up it to 5 or 6 accounts again. Just because, like I said, I really enjoyed that. But running 8-man team, yeah, that's a lot of fun. Do you remember what your 8-man team was? What all 8 characters was? Currently playing on Illy, but I'm experiencing the same issues you are having nobody to do dungeons at the time you want. So I'm actually considering going back to Echo. Yeah, that's the biggest thing for me. And you know, I've tried to do it with just 2 characters. Excuse me. I've tried to do it with just 2 characters, but what I hated about running with just 2 characters, I know they have the duo achievement for all these dungeons, and there's a few that I think have a trio. But, you know, the dungeons are built for teams of 4. When you run a level 80 dungeon, that's built for 4 level 80 characters. That's what they used as their gauge. So if you're constantly running with just 2 characters, well, I feel like you're always running dungeons that are below you. So it's not like you're dropping resources and getting stuff that you really want for your level, because you're having to run dungeons that are already, you know, a little ways under you, just so you know that you can complete the dungeon. Yeah, you can complete most of these dungeons with 2 characters, but at that point they're long, they're tedious, you don't get a lot of drops, and I don't enjoy it a whole lot myself. But yeah, so I stick with 4. Some doggy treats over here. Oh, I don't... Did I check the achievement? I don't think I checked the achievements yet on this guy. I got distracted there. Defeat him first. And characters must end their turn on a cell next to an adversary. Yeah, no thank you. Alright, score of 75. Let's see if we can get ourselves a score of 75 on here, okay? Now, doesn't this guy have like a really big damage he can do, or like a one... Or maybe it converts our characters into enemies? I can't remember. I'm debating on if I want to give him damage or give him MP. Those are kind of my two options, because I don't really have much else. Oh, I really need to get some better idols. For some reason, I'm thinking I don't want this guy next to me. I'm almost thinking it's better to go the damage route. Well, you have my 3, Osa, Yop, and Kra. My brother had the Eka, Inu, Ini, Feka, and Sak as his main. Ooh, that's a nice team. It's a really nice team. I had a masquerader when I was running with an 8-man team. I had a mask in there. Back then, it was when the shields were based upon the HP of the sack. So, you know, you try to stack up the vitality as high as you can so you can get major shields. He was a pretty good asset to the team back at that point, but I felt like his attacks were just so repetitive. I was using like the same 3 almost every time. They got a much larger variety to their abilities now, but not as much back then. Alright. I'm gonna stack damage on this guy and hope that I can take the hits. Alright, so we'll put that. I need a score of 75. Maybe do that one. That gets me 66. I'm probably better off to give him that one. Okay, that gets me a score of 81. Alright, let's give this a shot. Wolf. Oh, there's somebody else in here. Bonsai. Kai Mai Maro. And someone in some Pee-wee gear. My guess is they're leveling. Yes, I need to try one of them. The mask. Yeah, I like the mask. They definitely have some variety. They get around the map pretty good too. But here's where I hit my dilemma. I kept getting torn between, do I want a mask that can deal damage, or do I want a mask that can have shields for my team? And because I would not commit to one path or the other, I kept trying to do both. I ended up getting myself in trouble a lot. Alright, let's do this. See, kill him first is one of the achievements. Let's see if I can maybe kill him first. Let's start over here. I think this guy typically charges you, so if I start here, maybe he'll head this way but not quite reach me. Oh, little mini-me. Oh, he blocked himself off. I don't think summons count if I kill this thing first. Let's do that. Oh, great. Alright, let's try and block that path. I forgot about this guy and his eating habits that do serious damage. Alright, let's do a shield. Let's see, can I reach him? Reach him with this one? I can, so let's hit him with that. And then, oh, that's right, you have to hit him first to make him vulnerable, and then you can hit him. Do you actually have some specific program to tab easily between the clients, or do you simply use Alt-Tab? Also, you can kill the ads for achievements. I use the Alt Escape. I know there's people that recommend using a hotkey. I am not. I've just gotten so used to doing it this way that to try to switch to a new system is not something that I am looking to try to do. Alright, so... but I'm going to mess that up. That's alright. I'm going to try killing first. So hit him once, now I can hit him. Okay, yep, I remember how that works now. Oh, why didn't he move? Unshakable state. Well, that would have been nice to notice. Well, let's see here. Okay, I can hit you with that pretty easily. He's got some nice resistances. See, is that a big one? Nope, it won't quite do that. And let's put this up. Alright, let's see where it goes from here. Oh, we got health back from that. That's not cool. Alright, buddy. Scoot back here. One more. And mummify. Boom. Have to keep this Foggernaut on some healing. Let's see. I can't remember if this guy does a lot of damage or a little damage when he's next to you, so I'm taking a bit of a gamble here. Yeah, you can sit there and play with that, that's fine. Here. Oops, wrong one. There we go. And there we go. Oh yeah, you can move that one around. That one's not in the unshakable state. Let's see. You are in my way. Let's heal up here. I can at least buff off you. Chuck some shovels over here. Oh, that was a big hit. Didn't like that. If I got anything else that's 2 AP. That's 3, I guess. Oops. Man. This guy's not going to be easy to kill first. He keeps getting health back. I hate the fact that my first hit is just lost each turn. Let's see, if I hit you with... I think this is 2 AP. That's 3. Do that. I may not be able to kill this guy first. Let's get away from you. Heal. Scoot over here. hadn't done much damage to that guy. This guy reminds me of the guys with the shields up there in Frigos that slides around and does lots of damage. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna get myself killed if I keep trying to get this. Let's give it one more round. Let's see how much HP he gets back after all of this. Whoa! Oh, yeah. Well, she's dead. This is gonna suck. My very first death. It's gonna be on a live stream. 3 a.m. Alright, thanks Tim for coming by. Have a good one, buddy. At least you won't get to see me fail if I don't make this. Alright, let's see here. Nope. Man, that's a... Unfortunately, that was a summon, so it's not exactly that was a big help. Alright, let's go with... Gotta get Greybeard away from me. Guess I'll put this here. Not much else I can do this turn. Oh no, it didn't push Greybeard away. Why did it not push Greybeard away? Oh. Okay, let's try something here. Swap for this. And go. Hit you. How much he's got 10 MP at the moment. I don't know, he might be able to run right back over there. No, I'm not gonna try to move you away. No, don't do it. Oh no! Oh, this is so bad. So bad. I shouldn't have tried to kill him first. Not at the same time that I stacked on a bunch of damage buffs to him. I guess I'm gonna get to see if I can duo this dungeon. Oh man. Buff that. Steal some health here. Put this back here in my little corner. Maybe the turrets will at least distract him a little bit. Okay, you I can finish. But then I'm gonna give an MP buff to all these guys. Oh, should I try to heal or should I should probably try to put the sack down. It's probably the smarter move. I know, right? Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, well, at least he didn't turn him into anything. Oh, this is not look. Oh, there it went. Okay, I guess I'm gonna get to see if I can solo this dungeon. This is not looking good. Come on, old Greybeard. You got this. You're going down swinging, that's for sure. I ain't giving up. It wouldn't be the first time I managed to pull off a miracle with an Inu. They can be quite a resourceful little class at times. Unfortunately, I don't really have anything to heal with, though. And this guy's got incredible range. Not quite enough. Let's go with that. Hi there, Harbor. Harbor? Sorry if I said that wrong. Yes, I play on Echo. That's where I'm at right now. What you laughing at? Watching me die? Is it entertaining? Oh no. Oh, I just remembered I can use my chest to try to get some health back. Oh, and I just give them MP when I do that. Oh man. I need the MP, or I need the health. Let's see what happens. Yeah, eat that. Take him on, chest. You can do it. You got this. Oh, 500. That's like exactly what I just got back. Oh, I died. Oh, it's bound to happen sooner or later. All right. I shall have revenge. All right, we're taking all that stuff off. But I think if I take all that stuff off, I can definitely try to kill him first. Ah, hey there. I'd have you come in with me to really show these guys up, but I don't think you can just jump straight to the last room. No, I'm not in a guild at the moment. 30 seconds almost exactly. Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling it was somewhere around there. Resume. Nah, my main characters are in a guild. It's just a guild of friends and family members, but I haven't put these guys in a guild just because I don't know. I don't really do any PvP stuff, and defending perks are kind of one of the big things of a guild, but also just to kind of keep the chatter down when I'm doing my recording. I feel bad sometimes because when I go to record a video, I usually like turn off all my channels except for default, so that if somebody's on the same map as me and they try to talk, I can see them. But I don't want people thinking I'm ignoring them, and I'm worried that if I put these guys in a guild and most of the time when I log on I'm trying to record some footage, people might think I'm just ignoring them, and I don't want them to think that. Alright, let's see, here we go. Alright, I'm gonna beat this dungeon. Alright, those of you who are here, do you have anything in particular you would like me to try to do? At the moment, I've been working my way through these dungeon quest lines, trying to get them up to a level that's going to be more entertaining for future YouTube videos, because I'm very overcapped at the moment. I put a poll on my Twitter asking people to vote on if they wanted me to do, like, try to do some mount breeding, to run dungeons, to try the heroic server for the first time, or just fight mobs and chit chat. And I got 3 votes, and all 3 were for different things, so I didn't know which one to go for. Oh, he didn't get all the way healed up. I got anything else he can eat? It's almost time to start buying some more. Oh, here we go. There, we got a lot. Alright. Moo Wolf, you're gonna get it this time. I might even try to kill you first. Should I try to kill him first? Maybe. Let's put you down here. I'm gonna put my Inu up here because he can actually hit him a little easier. Dofus streams are so fun. Thanks for doing these. Oh, you're welcome. This is my very first one. I was so excited. I've been wanting to do one of these for a while. And for a long time I was just on the fence on if I should use Twitch or YouTube or Mixer. You know, you got all these different services that are out there. And I wasn't sure which one I should do. And finally I was like, well, everything I've got is on YouTube. Why don't I just stick with the platform that I know? And I forgot to take the idols off. Oh no! Okay, nope, not gonna try to kill him first. Well, I'm glad I remembered now and not like... Alright, I gotta try to kill these extra guys fast. Whoops! Big mistake. Hey, Nub, you're back! You caught the moment earlier of the complete chaos as my boys were running around and I was attempting. You already took them off, didn't you? I thought I did, but they just got a whole bunch of MP. I might have taken them off on the wrong... Well, I guess I don't see it up here. Why'd they get a bunch of MP then? Does he maybe have a spell on that gives MP? Maybe that's what it is. Okay, maybe I am okay. Guess we'll find out here in a second when I kill something else. Just because he's got range to do it. Stream snipe. Nice. My first stream snipe. I went to Twitch because I have too many vids on my YouTube. Oh, killing his summons give him the MP? Okay. I was worried I had left my idols on, because that's happened before, where I thought I took them off and I hadn't. This little skateboarder guy is going to get it this round, though. He's not going to be just scooting all over the place, living it up. See you, buddy. Yeah, I really debated on using Twitch. In fact, I even set up a Twitch account. But who knows? Maybe I'll switch over there at some point. But right now, it's kind of nice because I think on YouTube, if I go live, anybody that's subscribed to my YouTube channel and has notifications, I think they get an alert that just says I'm live. So it saves me from having to make a bunch of announcements and stuff, which is pretty convenient. You know what? I ain't hanging around to play with you just yet. Ooh, I could scoot you back though. That's right, and then I can blast you again. You don't mess with smoking. She will tear you up. See ya. Alright, and you are about to get it. I got an alert. Okay, cool. I thought that's how it worked, but I'm kind of new to all this, so I wasn't 100% sure. Super fanboy mode. All right, I appreciate that. Yeah, I have never done this before. This is really cool. It's very different from the stuff I've done on my channel so far. But I've watched some other channels that do the streaming and I'm like, that's so cool. You just get to chat with people and that is really fun. That's how I showed up. Okay. Yeah, that makes my life easier. And I'm all about that. Where's that meat eater back? There he is. Can I get an angle on him? Eat that! Twitch, same way. They just have to follow you and we get notices that you're streaming. Yeah, I thought that was the case. Even when I was setting up my Streamlabs, I kept trying to find the follow notifications, and all I was finding was subscription notifications. And I think that's because in YouTube, there's no follow, there's just a subscribe. I'm assuming that was the reason for that. Yeah, scoot back. Why are you coming back forward again? Okay, there we go. Look at that. Back up. You don't want none of this. Alrighty, fire. Not really. See, can I reach that one? Yes. Let's finish you off. Made it to the last room. Let's see if I can beat it before you get done. Oh yeah, trying to show off. Let's just say I'm going to be disappointed if you can't. How's that sound? I don't know, will this guy scoop back? Well, I don't want to chance him turning my summon against me if... Yeah, I'm not going to put a summon out there to try to push him back. This round's definitely going a lot easier. Let's see here. I'll hit you with this first. Time for me to go camp outside the dungeon so I can be YouTube famous. Well, you'll be YouTube famous if somebody watches an hour and 45 minutes into this video. But Nubs, you're already famous in my book. Sniped me, showed up on my embarrassing trial stream. Man, this guy's got a big chunk of his health back. Let's see. Let's use some... I bet that AP would be big help, since this guy takes away my first hit anyways. Alright. Do with that. And let's scoot you way back. I need to move my healing thing though, or he might end up getting some health out of that. There we go. That's so fun. Now from what I understand, there's about a 30-second delay, so if you're not watching your screen, I may sneak by like a ninja. You'll never know I even came out of the dungeon yet. Until 30 seconds later. Kind of like they say, I think I've heard that if the sun were to ever go out, it would be like X number of months or whatever before we would actually even know, because it takes so long for the light to get here. Epiphany! Welcome to the stream. Yes, sir, my very first live stream. Oh, man. How'd this guy get all the way over to me? I've got to start taking some MP from this guy. I don't know if I got anything that really will, though. Hit you with this. There we go. That. This guy is way closer to us than I would like him to be. Anyone got some suggestions? How to get this guy away from me? I guess I could, let's try the tack turret. Let's see if it'll work. I'm nervous he's gonna turn it against me though. Julio, welcome to the stream. Little late, you should like say it on Reddit. Please tell me you didn't because I haven't checked in a few hours. No, I didn't post it on Reddit. You know, I thought about doing that earlier today. I thought about tweeting it and putting it on Reddit and everything else, and then I just was so excited to get started that I think I spaced it. But that's a good idea. I should look to do that next time. 7 MP. There's nothing I can do. I don't have my MP stealing spell active, do I? There it is, clumsiness. Can I get it down here in time? Oh, that's why I don't have my MP spell. I thought there had to be a reason for that. Hey, alright, he just stayed right there. Oh, but I can't hit him. Let's try this. And where's there we go. It's a lot of work for a little damage, but I'll take it. Try getting his HP to 0. I think that'll make him go. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh, let's see. Let's do that first. That's not going to do much damage to him, but I think I'd rather that push him back. Since he's still lined up with it, let's try this. Let's go ahead and evolve it again. Now I think there we go. I don't remember what the spell is that I need to use. Is it like telescope or something like that? Is the big one spyglass maybe? Maybe that's the one I'm supposed to use for the tack turret at level 3. Shoved him into a wall. I'll take it. I'm getting close. Nubs, I'm getting close to your strategy here. We'll see if it works. Join Vital. What's Vital? Is that like a service of some kind? Can I destroy that? No, I can't destroy that. Guess I'll just work on getting positioned for another. Do this. Get close, but not too close. Spyglass on the target will immediately swap the target with the tack turret. Oh, well, no, I'm glad I didn't try it then, because that is not what I wanted there. Vital is a curse guild of Echo. Oh, okay. I see. One more space here. I think I'm in the clear now. At this point, if I'm not in the clear, then I need to give up being a Dofus channel, because I would have to really suck. Alright, everyone's full health, so I ain't got to worry about that. will offer 15-minute text-to-speech request by Epiphany. Anything good? No. Well, at least I progressed the quest a little further. Whoa, look at the crew out here. Stream snipe. Pew pew. That's awesome. Ah, there you go. Hey, if nothing else, I will snip this little section out and I'm going to use it in my next video. It's a special moment, my first stream. And I got a crew of people waiting for me outside the door. That's pretty awesome. That's right. Oh, you're an Elio. Nubs, what do you think of the Elio? I mean, being Omni 134, I'm assuming you know them pretty well, but what are your thoughts on the Elio? Do you really like that class? We were actually just talking about the Elio earlier, which is the main reason I'm asking. See, I don't think I have any fireworks. Do I got any fireworks? If I did, they'd probably be on. Maybe I got one from the... Oh, here we go. Woohoo! Best class. Oh, that's fun. Oh no, we're all turning orange. Elio is the best class. Now, do you solo Elio, or do you have... Gobbles. That's so awesome. I really like the emblem you've got going on there. That looks really nice. I'm solo account. Okay. I kind of feel like the Elio is probably one of the best ones to use if you are a solo player. Because if you're able to focus on just your portals and just your character, I feel like that would be the easiest way to use them. I tried to use, well, not just use, I tried to learn the Elio and the Sedita at the same time. It was either the Elio and the Sedita or the Elio and the Rogue. I can't remember which combination it was, but I tried to learn both of them at the same time, and it was a nightmare. I couldn't figure out what to put where. I was just all over the place. Don't worry, I think it is about a 30-second delay. Oh, I like the snowflakes. That's fun. Ooh, I got an idea. All right, let's pose. I'm going to take a screenshot, and I'm going to use it in a thumbnail. So everybody kind of get yourself posed up in a fun way here. Put on your best armor. Actually, I kind of like this in the background too, so I'm gonna leave it a full shot. I wish I could move that out of the way though. If it gets off to the side, I can Photoshop it out. There, it's this guy who leeches on Echo. Lots of 200 dungeons using Elio on his team. Portals plus Wrath are broken. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say the Elio IOP is really... What? Oh, that's so awesome. Dude. Oh my gosh, that stuff was amazing. Alright, once this thing gets to a friendly spot, I'm going to do a screenshot. If it just scoots over a little bit. it's covering up. Well, I guess I can move my Zeller a bit here. Oh, yeah, why don't I just come line up next to you guys? I'll hop off my mount too. Oh, that's really fun. How are you making my team dance? I didn't know that could do that. Can you make the whole row dance? Oh, look at that. That thing came over here. How rude. Actually, all right, it should move here in a minute. Oh, that is so awesome. Where did you get all these really cool emotes? That is so awesome. All right, when this thing moves out of the way, I want to have you do that little floss dance one, and I want to take a screenshot of that one. Okay, it's in a good spot there. All right, do the dance one. That's not a dance. Oh, it's that delay probably. Paid to win. Oh. 30 seconds later. Oh, that stupid thing moved back in front. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. I'll snap a shot here in a moment. Okay, Shin. We'll get you in on this too. We're at negative 23-0 right at the Moo Wolf dungeon. Oh, it's right on top of... Come on, scoot over, just get right behind us. That's all we need. Get behind us. That thing is determined. Let's see here. I'm gonna open up Photoshop. I might take a couple pictures just to make sure I get one. There might be something pop up here on the screen here for a second. I'm not sure which window this is on. Create new. No, that's not what I need. Here we go. It's kind of an in-between shot there. We'll try to get another one. Scoot this over here so it's off the screen. All right, Midnight, you're here. All right. Gonna remove orange. All right, let's try that one here. All right, I think that one turned out pretty good. Now let's do one where we all just strike a pose. Whatever emote you got to strike a pose with. And then I'm going to use whatever the best one is I got out of all these. Someone attacked it. Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot of emotes. Oh, I got this one. That's one that I've earned. Alright, here we go. I'd count down to 3. There we go. But counting to 3 would not do any good. I'd have to count to 33. Something tells me I still wouldn't line it up very well. Oh, I like that. Alright, I'm going to save that, and I'll use that later. Be first stream screenshot. I might put that out on my Twitter later. Oh, thanks for that, guys. That was fun. That made the night just that much more special. First stream. I've never attacked a prison before. If we hop in there, does that help a lot? Dabbing on them haters. Man, that thing stays in the attack pose for a long time. They're dead. 5 verse 2. Joined Vital. Got autism attacking prisms for 6 hours straight. Yeah, I don't understand how the prism attacking works. I know that there's something to do with like once it's been defeated, then there's a 24-hour time or something like that, and you got to get as many guild members as possible on maps in the area. I don't really know how that works. I remember there's a little more to it though than just attacking a perk. Once attacked, you need to wait around 2 minutes. Then the people from the enemy alliance are able to join to defend the prism. You're going to play Temporis 4. Hi, Lapis. I'm on the fence about it. I pre-registered, but I'm not entirely sure because I think I saw that you can only single account, and I don't usually just run one account. But I'm thinking about it. I'm at least going to check it out. Alright, I'm going to go turn in this dungeon quest and see what dungeon pops up next so that you guys can get ready for sniping me at the next dungeon if you want to. That's fun. What class? As of right now, Hey, my first subscriber! I wondered if that worked. Oh, thanks for subscribing there. Did it say Teak? That's really cool. And now it's showing up in my little scroll. Recent subscribers. Thank you so much for subbing. I appreciate that. But yeah, it's build your own class. Yeah, I guess you can mix and match. Or you pick a class, but then you can mix and match the spells. I'm a little confused by how that's being said, but I think they're doing that intentionally where it's going to be kind of interesting to learn. But I kind of feel like as a Dofus creator, if I don't at least check it out, and I'm actually thinking if I do it, I'm probably going to stream it. That's one reason I wanted to get the stream working as quick as I have, because if I do it, I'd like to stream it. I think that would be fun to do. Haha. Welcome to the stream, Teak. So yeah, you're my first subscriber on a live stream. That's exciting. It's been a lot of first stuff happening tonight. That's fun. Okay, let's see. Where do I turn this quest in at? This one goes to Chris. So that's the one near Bonta, I think. Yeah, so I gotta head up to Bonta. Alright, Bonta. I think I heard some kind of a chime. In pre-register, you can choose the class-specific passive spells, and everyone gets to then build you perform 300 plus pool of spells passive. You have 10 spells passive at one time. What do you mean by passives? What's it mean by 10 spells passives? Oh, like 10 attack spells and 10 non-attack spells, like buffs and things like that? Is that what you mean? Let's see. Farmer's Workshop, I think. Have you guys active spells or passive spells? Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. That's gonna be interesting. So do you know what combination you're shooting for? You got that picked out already? Boom! Almost 5 million XP. Yeah, I'll take that. There's another one. Assistance. Heals 25%. Teleports the allied target to the first cell available. If it is a turret, it is healed. Okay. Got a Zeller. Okay. I like the Zeller. I've grown fond of the Zeller. Me and Smokin', we've been through some stuff. Smoke and mirrors here. See what Bonta Rat Dungeon is the next one, but none of the skills are revealed yet. Okay. I've heard some people calling out a few spells that they're worried are going to be, like, I think they call them clutch spells, where everybody's going to want to use that spell because there's just nothing else that compares to it. Going to aim for AP boost spells for the team for PVM. Now I know Temporis 3 was a very PvP oriented event. Are all the Temporis events, are they all aggro heroic style where you can just be aggroed anywhere, or was that specific just to number 3? Let's see, I need to get, so White Rat and Nelween. Let's go do that Nelween one next. Since items are going to drop, I'm aiming at Chance. As Chance, I would like to have the Sack Chance pull spell and the Chance Hupper pull in spell, also the AoE one, mostly a Chance character. That was specific to 3. Okay, well that makes me feel better, because I am not a PvP player, and if I step a toe outside of Astrum and I get aggroed, you'll see me stop that stream real fast. Well, maybe not the stream, but I would be back to my little safe haven here in no time. Let's see. I feel like the PvP and the PVM side of this game is so different. I mean, I know you use all the same spells and things, but the strategy of having just maximum damage versus maximum resistances, and you're paying attention to the Dofuses, and the trophies are a lot more important. And I don't know, it just is a lot more than I'm willing to start to invest into. Tell you what though, if I ever do try to start learning PvP, Epiphany, I'm coming to you, buddy. I'm gonna be dwelling and memorizing all your videos. More PBM and GM event boss, not too much. Okay. There will be PvP only as tournaments at the end of the server. Okay. Where best combo spells going to win champion set. That's pretty cool. Well, I'm gonna go do the Nelwyn dungeon just to help keep things simple. I like the idea of doing easy stuff. It allows me to chit-chat a lot easier. Let's see, which... I need... I'll do that same one. 2512. You know, I should see about trying to soul capture this as I run it. Then I can sell those. Get your dragon helmet ready. Yeah, I know that's a popular one. I gotta put all my mounts back on. Wrong button. Corona here. I'm in the US and we got kind of a lockdown. I mean, we're still free to kind of go where we want to, but they are very much trying to keep people from gathering. So like you can go to a McDonald's or a Burger King, but the dining room is closed. You can only go through the drive-thru. Restaurants that are sit-down type restaurants, those are all closed. My mom actually works for one of those type of restaurants, and she's basically unemployed at the moment. Anything like schools, my two boys are out of school right now. They're basically doing their schooling from home. Luckily, it was close to spring break, so that helps a little bit, but they're out of school till at least May 1st, maybe longer. But we can still go to the store if we need something. In fact, I ran out today and did a couple errands, but for the most part, the biggest thing is they're just trying to discourage people from getting close together. And so, you know, that's the big thing they're doing. Ha! You guys got here before me. Exploding Corona. Well, I mean, we've definitely seen a lot of it. It's getting around. But yes, definitely be careful. Let's see, teleport the group. I'm wondering why I'm here. I tell you what though, we live in a day and age where something like this is probably the easiest to deal with than ever before, just because we have so much access to the outside world, even though we're stuck inside of our buildings. You got all the streaming services for TV and movies, you got the internet, we got all kinds of video games, you got headsets so you can still talk with people. You know, 15 years ago, if this would have happened, it would have been a whole different experience. Got cell phones, we can just call people up. So, yeah, it sucks, but it could be worse. But definitely be careful out there. Alright, ooh, it looks like I have a key. Somebody was here looking for a key just a second ago, right? I must not... I thought somebody was here asking for a key. Because it looks like I have one. I could have passed it off to him. Keys. Yeah, I got one. Internet OP, that's right. Year 2020. Let's see, use bunch. Yes. There we go. This one I know I can stack on my idols and I don't have to worry, so I'm going for it. Anyone here been checking out those tailor profession guides that I've made? I'm kind of curious if what you guys think of those. Oh, well, there's the message. Anyone have a key? Sorry, Paradox, if I'd have noticed, it must have not have shown up on one of my other screens. Next is Thanos. The Thanos virus. Aliens. Alright, let's take you out first. Let's see, you are second. Blast you with that. Agility. Alright, so I'll use this on you. Hit you with that. I was kind of curious how much would it cost. I never saw that digit. Maybe I'm blind or didn't watch close enough. How much what would cost? See, don't forget the fire. I feel like I missed something. Let's give you some MP here. Oh, I didn't think I'd actually kill him. But on my specific case, I got like all professions at 100-ish, so didn't try it. Total value. Oh, how much did it cost? Okay. Well, actually, I did the math, and if you did all the resources, now again, this is on Echo, so it probably would have been cheaper on Illyzale, but on Echo, I think it was around 24,000 commas is what I spent for all the resources, and I bought all those in the market. Now, in the second one I did, where it was from 40 to 60, I had a chunk of those resources already in the bank, and then the ones that I bought from the market, there's a couple of them that I bought in bulk, so I spent more than I probably would have needed to. Did I do it fast? Oh, I did it just fast enough. I already got all the Excel tables and stuff put together for the next video, which will cover from 60 to 80. And I've actually got a really neat table I've put together on that. I'm an Echo player. Okay, yeah. So, you know what? Since you guys are here on the live stream, you're going to get a little inside look. Anybody else who wants to see this is going to have to watch at least 2 hours into the video before they get to see it. Alright, let me find it here. I put together a new chart that shows how I come up with, here we are, Taylor table. Okay, I'll bring this over onto the screen. Here we go. You won't be able to see everything, but you'll at least be able to see part of it. Okay, so this is, you've seen this before at the end of those videos. How I level my profession: I craft one of each item from the profession, then I crush it for a good percent number. I craft a lot of them and crush them. Yeah, that's a really good way to try to get some of your money back. So this you've seen before, where I go through and I show you how much all this stuff costs. But over here on the right hand side, this is where I've built this XP tracker. This is how much you need for the level. This is how much you need cumulatively. to get from, well, this is level 60 to level 80. Over here is where I have actually put together, I've built formulas into this. So for example, if I change the quantity here on my wall wabbit, if I change that to 2, it automatically updates how much XP I've made through the crafts, how much was needed for the level, how much is left over to carry over to the next level, and how much my total cost is. I put a lot of effort into this, but now it's easier than ever for me to just figure out, okay, what's the cheapest resource, or what's the cheapest craft to make this, and I don't have to accidentally get something wrong. So even if when I'm doing my tests, if I don't craft these exact professions to get my levels so that I can find out the XP variables, it doesn't matter because the numbers don't lie inside the table. So this is what I built, and you're already getting a sneak peek at these are what you want to craft, and these are the numbers that you want to craft. So this video, I'm sure, is going to be put on my channel when I'm all done. So if you wanted to get a jump start on how to get from level 60 to level 80 as cheap as possible, you can zip to this portion in the video and watch it and get a little head start, because I probably won't have the actual profession video done until probably Friday is when that'll get up there. But I figured I'd show this to you, that this is the process I go through when doing all that calculating. So I put a lot of work into these. Check that perk. Speak. 1 of 13. Ingerdner? Not quite. Edgar? I don't know. 500 prospecting. Is that all you needed? I know there's about a 30-second delay before you'll be able to answer me. It's a dumb perk. It's only got 0 wisdom. Moving right along. Oh, but what I wanted to ask on that profession guide, so both of those guides, what I have done is I have my little introduction, then I go over the rules, and then when I'm doing the shopping list part, both of the videos so far I've done it where I play usually one song and then I'll run around and gather the resources. I've been debating on if I need to just take that section out, if I should just go straight from the introduction to the rules and then go to the workshop, you know, just already have the supplies, or if people liked having that little break in the middle of something to listen to while they shop. Exposing perk values. Is that something you're supposed to do? Let's. Oh, I can hit you with that. Eat that. Alright, and then, yep, I got enough to push you back. Maybe kill you? Nope, not quite. And since that's full health, I'll just do some healing here to make sure, save myself some bread. It's the perk of watching the stream. Nice. I always appreciate a good corny joke, as you've probably seen in some of my videos. Oh, one shot. I didn't expect that. Alright, where's he at? There he is. Alright. Probably, I might reach that. I don't like this wall they got right here. Are you level 200 yet? No, not quite yet. I'm 186, 185, 187, and 184. So right there in the mid 180s. Getting there though. Kill him first. I can probably pull that off. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, I'd already used my click. Oh well. Let's see here. I guess you need a little health. There we go. So it looks really fun to play. The Zeller is a blast. You know, for the longest time, I was really nervous about playing the Zeller. You kind of hear... Well, I mean, they're a 3-star difficulty for a reason. But once you've used them for a little while, the way they introduce their spells and you kind of get the hang of the telefrag thing, it's really not that difficult. Now, I probably don't use them very advanced version of them. I'm sure there's people a lot better at using all the different spells that they have. See, I don't know. Are there any spells that I just don't even... I mean, I pretty much got an idea of how all these spells work. Now, the strength and agility build's the only one I've tried. I don't know if chance or agilities or intelligence is considered better, but I've been having a lot of fun. The whole reason I went with the strength build is because I wanted damage, and then I went with a hybrid of agility because I wanted each one of my characters to have 2 elements they could attack in. But yeah, they're a lot of fun. Who's first? You're first. Oh, and look at that. See, this is a spot where, so I can put my Zeller right there, hit one of these guys to switch them, and then they're both in telefrag, and I would still have 10 AP left to blast both of them with double damage. So, looking for opportunities like that from the beginning is just what makes them a lot of fun. Because when you hit something with telefrag and dark ray, it does double damage. It's one of their strongest hits. So I can do this. And now they're both in a telefrag. That's what the little gear is for. Now I can use dark ray here. And turn around and use dark ray here. And that thing's 34% resistant to strength. That's why it still blocked a lot of that. But for a first turn, it's not too shabby. Alright, I'll see you later. And I think I'll finish you. Hit you. Put that all the way back there to get one extra little hit on him. I think all builds are good. I used to play Zeller back in 2009 or so as Int. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, they went through a big change. I remember back when you used to just stack as much wisdom as possible on them because it was all about just stealing AP. That was all you were concerned about with them. Alright, there he is. Now, are there any achievements? I think I've already done all the achievements this guy has to offer. Because he's a level 50, isn't he? Is this a level 50 dungeon? 70. Pretty sure I have all of Nelwyn's done. Yep. Okay, so I don't need to worry about that. I am going to try to capture this guy a couple times, though. For the blobs. Let's see, he is level 70, so let's put on a 100. Do you think I should make an Inutroph? Are you playing just as an Inutroph, or is he going to be part of a team? It's got to be quick. 1 of 17, 13,000 commas. Might want to rush in here real fast and get him. I'm actually surprised this doesn't have more. This dungeon, I would assume, gets run a lot. Oh, I meant to split up. I was going to try to do 2 teams of 2 to get 2 souls. Oh well. Just solo. Yes, those bubbles are so loud. I even ran into an issue with that when I was putting my video together. I was trying to listen to me actually talk when I was editing, and I was like, goodness gracious, why are the bubbles so loud? I don't think that's intentional. Well, I'm at least going to try to get that achievement, because he does have those flasks that Nelwyn can drop are still valuable to have. The perk exposer. Is there a title? Is that a title I can earn to put as one of my character's titles? The perk exposure. I don't know. How many people would I get to start tuning into my streams just so they can start seeing the perks? Oh, I don't know if that's a reputation I want to be known for. I mean, I don't PvP, so I mean, it doesn't matter to me too much, I guess, but I don't know, I don't want to make people mad. Oh, I needed a cast soulstone. Totally forgot. Have you done the quest where you do all the dungeons? Actually, that's the reason I'm running this dungeon here. Is it's part of the, there's 2 quests actually that goes through the dungeon quest lines, and this is one of them. I can show you where I'm at on those here in just a second. Let's put this out here. There. And let's safeguard us. So back to your question about if you should do an Inu. Well, I mean, the Inus are a good class. I really like them. Typically, I have my Inu as my support role. So on my other team, my main team, my Inu's chance build, and he's all about stealing MP. This one, because I tried to use classes that I had never used before, but I really needed a support role class, and I wanted one that I was at least somewhat familiar with. So I chose the Inu again, but this time I went with an agility build for the first time, and I was delightfully surprised at the amount of damage they can do. So, you know, you're not going to get numbers like you would with an IOP or a SRAM or a Craw for that matter, but they are a lot of fun. And the nice thing is too is they're great to have around. So if you're going to go run with other people, which, you know, if you're running by yourself, you'll probably do that a lot. They're handy, and you're not going to have people not wanting you in the group, because Inus are great to have around for all the support they can bring. So yeah, I think Inus are fun. I don't know if I would enjoy them too much if it was my only class. I feel like if I was going to do just a single class, I'd want something that was... I feel like I would either go with a rogue or an Elio, because I want something that's going to really keep me thinking a lot. And I don't know, the Foggernaut, I've fallen in love with the Foggernaut. They are a lot of fun. In fact, somebody was asking about trying them as a solo player, and I would definitely recommend them as a solo class. And I am mixed up here at the moment, not you. Here we go. Where's my soul stone? There we go. Whoops, misclick. Over here. Well, that did a lot of good. And let's put the... Get a little bit of health back. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, those bubbles are loud. Let me get out of here before I pause and read the chat. Leave the laboratory. I guess I don't have to leave the whole room. I can hang out in here with everybody. Because I don't hear the bubbles up here. What are you selling for one KK? Alright, just solo. Okay, never mind. 14,000, not much. Been the perk exposure. Oh yes. Fresh perk, maybe. Have you done the quests? How's the breeding going? I'll get to that here in just a second. Don't play strength in you, it's awful. Seditas look fun too. Mila's not as a solo player. I just always wanted to try one. Well, if you've never tried one, you should definitely try one. But I feel like for an Inu, you're going to want to get up several levels before you really get a feel for what they're like. So, I don't know. If you're going to try them, give them a good try is all I'm saying. Is, you know, get up there a little way so you can have some fun with them. My highest character is 126 IOP, and I'm struggling to level. Any tips? 126. I'm trying to think of a good area for level 126. If you're playing by yourself, these Caravana Alley, these clowns are pretty decent. Because you want to fight something that's at least a little bit under your cap so you can do bigger mobs. The Odo Island area over here is really good too. You just got to be careful with the Clipsis guys, whatever those guys that are on the stick and hop around because they can make you skip your turn. And if you're the only one there fighting, then you're screwed. Let's see. Strength up. Okay, yeah. I was going to say the crocodiles are fantastic for their resources, but the problem is they have big resistances to everything, I think, except for like chance, maybe. You could try Moon Island. The Forbidden Jungle is really good. Just be careful of the big green blop things, because they can... Yeah, the Kilibris. That's who it is. But the big green blops, they'll suck you in and one-shot you, which is terrible. If you're needing money, as a level 126 IOP, come over here to... Where is it at? Bruce Bolger's Clearing, and attack the mushrooms. The Spimish mushrooms, their resources sell constantly, and they sell very well. And at your level, you could take on large mobs by yourself and probably gather a decent number of those fairly quickly. Those are a few recommendations. And then I'm always a big fan of Frigost. This is where I really like to spend my time when I'm leveling. Being there solo, 126. You're not going to be turning fights really fast, but hopefully some of that would help. Yeah, like Nub said, you know, stick to areas that's got a high bonus. If you don't know where you can see that, if you hover over this little chest in the top left corner, it'll show you what the bonus is for whatever area that you're in. Let's see, if I step out here. See, this map has a total XP loot and bonus of 90% right now. So everything you fight over here is going to give you a big boost. But if you go to an area and it's got a negative, you can have negative up to 90% as well. I think that's a situation where it's going to slow you down. But yeah, that's a really good suggestion, Nubs. Good idea. Try Odo Island. Close combat idols. Don't get cards. All right, so you asked about the breeding. Well, let's see, when did my last, was it Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday when I got that last episode up where I got through the Coolidge dungeon. So I'm at the step now where I need to start capturing some mounts and starting to do the breeding thing. I flashed those notes. I've got a bunch of notes written up on how to do it, but it hasn't started yet officially. So I had actually had the thought of maybe trying to do it on a live stream so that you guys can yell and scream at me anytime I'm doing something that's wrong, and it would help me probably learn the process a lot faster. But it's probably getting a little late to try to do that tonight. But maybe next week. Maybe next week if I could do another stream, maybe we can give that a shot. But on my next video, my plan is to go out and capture a bunch of mounts. And then I'm going to throw them all in the paddocks, and I'm going to throw some paddock stuff in there. We'll see if we can make some magic happen. I thought about when I do that video too, maybe have like a little candlelight on my desk and a little box of chocolates, to help get the mounts in the mood for breeding. Set the mood, Oh. Thanks for this funny moment. Oh. Have a good night. This was fun. All right, well, I got about 15 more minutes. I was figuring I'd keep this around 3 hours tonight. For a first stream, I figured that's pretty good. Is there anything anybody wants to ask or would like to see in those 15 minutes? You got questions about a video, recommendations? You got something on here? I've got a little time here. This has been a lot of fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I didn't know what to expect when I first tried it, but this actually went really well. And I had a subscriber pop up. That was really cool. That was my first alert. That was really fun. Get a Sour Patch Kid. Will you join the guild? You want me to stream on Elizale? Juicy perks. Want me to just run around and look at a bunch of perks for you? Do you got a particular area you want me to look? Because I know they stick those things everywhere. I tell you what, if you want to invite Smoke and Mirrors to the guild, a pure level guide with grinding. See, that's the problem. I've tried. I'll try something. Oh, real quick, if you want to invite Smoke and Mirrors to the guild, I'll let Smoke and Mirrors join the guild. But just know that when I do video making or anything like that, I might turn the guild chat off. So if you ask me a question in the guild and I don't respond, it's probably because I'm doing some kind of recording. I guess all the dungeons. Check the boss room of Bethel's Tower. I'm not even sure where Bethel's Tower is. But I'm guessing that with your little smiley face on there, there's a reason you suggested Bethel's Tower. But yeah, for a leveling video, the trick with that is, certain classes are going to do better in certain areas better than others. Are you a ranged-based character or a close combat character? Are you agility or are you chance? I mean, there's so many different things that can fluctuate if an area is good for you or not. And typically what it comes down to for grinding levels is you want the level cap as close to your group or your character as possible, and you want to turn the fights as fast as possible. So I I don't know how I could really do a leveling guide. That's the nice thing about professions is there's something I can work with. There's a structure, there's a pattern, there's a way I could come at it to where it is helpful to know these specific steps because there's a system to it. But there's just so many variables when it comes to trying to level a character. I don't know if I could put together a guide for that. But if you got a strategy or an idea, you know, feel free to shoot me a message in YouTube or you know, hit me up on here or something like that. But I don't know how I could do a leveling guide. Hi, Axel. I don't think I've seen you in here yet. Message retracted. I don't know what message retracted means. I don't know what that means. Tell you what though, this is a nice picture here. I'm going to take another screenshot of that. It really looks like we're all just chilling in a pub. So has anyone else noticed how much Dofus seems to have beer and pubs and NPCs that like to drink? I mean, that seems like a very big topic. Not to mention all the statues that I find all over the place with protrusions in very specific places. I'm assuming I'm not the only one that has noticed that. I try to point it out anytime I see it in my videos, that's for sure. Have you ever thought about playing on Shadow, the Epic server? I've never played on one of the heroic servers, or the Epic server. If I played one of those servers, I would have to do the one where you don't lose your stuff when you die to PvP, because I think you can aggro in both of those, but there's one where you lose your stuff for good and you actually die from PvP, and then there's one where you don't. And I would not be able to even put into words how frustrated I would be if I had characters I had leveled up and I had successfully defeated several dungeons and overcome all these obstacles without dying, and then somebody sitting in a corner somewhere snags me and kills me and it's all over. I would be enraged. I would feel like I got hacked and someone stole all my stuff if something like that happened. So if that's something you guys would like me to try, I'd be totally down with trying it sometime, but I would definitely be on the server that PvP doesn't hurt me. I know for sure, try to get achievements on mobs, with mobs around your level, teams as well. Yeah, achievements are fantastic. Play a lot of servers. I can't find you guys. What elements are the Zeller? My Zeller is primarily strength. Here, I can even show you the stats, if you'd like. Primarily strength, and then agility is her backup. And this is the gear that she has currently. Not that it's the best. I'll put her stick back on there. They're just about to the point where I've been trying to hold off buying too much gear until I get over the 190 mark, because I kind of feel like that's when I'm going to start getting end-game level gear for these guys. So some of their stuff is still fairly dated, like 169 boots. But at some point, once I get 190 plus, I hope to get better gear. But she's primarily strength with agility backup. Shadow is where you only perma-die from PVM. Okay, yeah, so Shadow is where I would want to play. Do you play on Shadow? Still has ×3 loot, XP, but stuff doesn't get dropped when you die. It just gets deleted from the server. Oh. Okay, so there's not like those... I think I've seen it where there's like the little treasure chest over the mobs from other people who've died. You can't get the loot from those things like you can in the other one. Oh. Whoop. Have you done the Dungeon Rusher? I haven't this weekend, but I've done it in the past. Although I don't think I've done it with these guys. You know what? That's a good idea. I should go run that so I can get that on these guys. I have the shield on my main team. Stay on Echo. Okay. You know, honestly, I was thinking about it. If I ever created another team. So here's an idea I had for a video series. You guys, all you guys that are still here, you're amazing. So you can let me know if you like this or not. So I have to be careful how many different series I get going at a time, or I just can't keep them all up very often. So one idea I've had in the back of my head was creating another 4-man team on Echo, but where you guys would pick the 4 classes, the elements that I'm going to build in, and it would be a game. I'm not going to do like questing and stuff like that, but it would be just, I just play the game. I try to defeat the dungeons. I try to see how good they could do. And you guys can pick the classes, you pick the elements to build those classes. Now, the only rule I would have would be that I need at least 1 damage dealer, 1 healer, and then 1 support role. So when you would pick your 4 classes and your elements, you would have to let me know which one's supposed to be the healer, so on and so forth. And then we just kind of see what can happen with it. It would just be a fun series to do. There wouldn't be like all the fancy editing and stuff that I do. In fact, it would probably be a better stream series than anything else. But yeah, that was an idea I had. If that's something you guys think you would enjoy, we could do that. But the only reason I bring that up is because all my characters, my whole 4-man team, the next team would be getting triple XP. So it would be like being on a heroic server, but without the risk of permanent death. Because they would have triple XP literally all the way up into the 180s. And my guess is these guys will be up to 190s, if not 200, before that team would reach them. All right. I know I said I was going to stop at the 3-hour mark, but I want to go run that Dungeon Rusher real quick. So I'm going to head over there and go get that. Is there anyone that... Elio, Sedita, Iop, and Hupper. You'd probably learn Elio pretty quick if you played a team of 4 Elios. I don't know. How would that work? Could I have 16 portals out at a time? Or would, like, every time I cast a portal, would it get rid of another portal? Oh my goodness, I'm curious to see what 4 Elios would even look like. I mean, heck, if I'm just going to do some free-to-play action, I might as well do 8 Elios and just make the whole map nothing but a big portal mess. That's hilarious. Is there anybody else that needs to run the Dungeon Rusher for that shield? I can group you up and teleport you, and you can run it with me if you want. I can take 4 people. I think she's the one that's got the weapon. Yeah, here we go. Four portals max per team. The 5th one will replace first. Okay, that's what I figured it would be, something like that. So I don't know. That seems like it would be almost harder to try to learn how the portals work, because I'll join. Let's see. Nubs, I don't think I have you on my list here. Invite. Okay. Invite to group. group. Okay, I got room for 2 more if there's anybody wanting to do. I'll wait and do the portal or the invite. Okay, Midnight Hunter. Service is currently unavailable. Why is that unavailable? Hey Midnight, can you shoot me a message? I added your Zeller. Awesome. Yeah, that's the good one to invite because she's on my main account. Yeah, Shin, if you can send me a message, that'll be the easiest way for me to group you up here. These cockroaches aren't gonna stand a chance. That looks awesome. I like the outfit you've got there. That looks great. I wish that I could do it this way. Night Hunter. Maybe can't see your name. Yeah, it's not letting me invite you or add you either. Oh, I got an idea. Let's see, are you still at the inn? Or the pub? Where are you at? There we go, invite the group. Lake Marine, all right. I like that pet. Okay. So, Midnight? Are you still around here somewhere? I didn't see you in this room. Can click my name in chat and add to contacts. I don't know why typing the person's name doesn't work. Yeah, it's the new system that they came out with. That's the one change they made that I haven't been a big fan of. I feel like it's more complicated now than what it used to be. It's like now you have to add them to a friend list and another list. I think it's like that because it's how to make friends in Dofus. Tell them to add you. Yeah, I think the new system is supposed to accommodate the fact that you can be in different games and still able to talk through their client, but I don't know, it's weird. All right, so is that everybody? Midnight Shin? I don't have you in here yet, I don't think. Unless you're playing as one of these other characters. Never found the pub. Can you go to Astrib? I can group up with you in Astrib. See if I can spot you. I like that I can message friends even when playing on other servers now. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I understand why they made the changes. It is nice, but it takes a little getting used to. Never found the pub. Yeah, Shin, if you can go to the Astrib Zap, I can group you from here. I got my Fecka sitting here. I can just group you. I'm at Bonta. Where should I meet? Can you go to the Astrub Zap? Although that might have just been a 30-second delay, so you might hear that message. There's nub cakes. There you are. Invite to group. All right, gonna do the teleport. All right, everybody's here now, all right? And then I'm gonna get you added. Midnight, I'm gonna add you to my contact list so that hopefully next time we don't have issues with that. All right. I hope we can beat this. Okay. All right, let's do this. Look at this. I can't remember the last time I ran something with a full 8-man squad. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you should be. These guys are beasts. I think this is one of the most creative dungeons ever. I love the fact that these guys don't just have Q-tips, but there's Q-tips have earwax on them. That is so fun. Oh, did I not ready up one of my guys? I thought I did. So, Sir Tanksalot's gonna get to see what a real Foggernaut is like. Whoa! He just took care of that, didn't he? Oh, well, that doesn't do me any good. I'm stuck. All right, well, guess that's all she's gonna do. Let's see who's next. You are. I tell you what, Nubs, I'd probably love to do a little bit of running with you just so I can see an Ilio in action. I think in here it's just you're gonna kill everything super fast, but to get to see you in some real dungeons, I'd love to see that class and see what they can do. Where's the mob at? I don't see it. Yeah. There it is. All right. There we go. Nice. See, Jackie Mart, Jackie Mart, I think I said that right. I'm not sure which character you are on the chat, but what build is your Foggernaut, if you don't mind me asking? Nice. That looks so cool. Oh. Crit damage and crits. Okay. There it is. I haven't tried building a crit-based character before. I know that's pretty popular when it comes to craws, but what is your crits up to? Are you like 75% crit on all your spells? I know they say you can get all the way to 100. I don't know what your elements would be like at that point, but boom. Poor Midnight will never get a turn. No, probably not at this point. Alright, let's use 2 portals. Aw. See, Nubs, I was looking for you to use just 2 portals to take out both those characters. I was going to be pretty impressed if you pulled that off. You know, like curve the bullet kind of a thing. 77%. Wow. That's impressive. That is impressive. I do love your outfit. I think that looks so awesome. Ooh, what's that one do? Ooh, pumps out shields. Now, is that a better way to go than with heals? I don't think I've ever used that one just because I figured... There's not really much else I can do with that one. That's so awesome. Nubs, what build are you? What's your Elio? For healing Foggernaut is arguably better since it also gives you an AP. What? I didn't realize that. 2 normal, 3 AP on crit. Oh. It gives you shields instead of heals, with the only healing provided by... Well, I might have to look into that. Will it shield, like the other things, will it shield enemies if enemies are the only thing available? Chance. Okay. You can heal. You can hide the mount underneath options. Let's see. Values, world. Let's see. Features. I think it's under features. And right here, display mounts and pets mounts. See underneath the fight category, if you just check that and turn it off, you'll still have your mount on, you just won't see it in the fight. And it makes it way easier to see a lot of times. They'll be naughty, yeah. Yeah, sometimes I feel like I'm a three-man team just because of my turrets turn against me. I have to ask myself, is Sir Tanks-a-Lot really on my team? Oh, smeared earwax all over the floor. What's that about? Nice. You got some pretty good range on that. Nicely done. Oh, there's still somebody left? Oh, I didn't even see him over there. I can't get to him. All right, Midnight, bring it home. It's all up to you. Sweet, there we go. Kick roach shield. I like this shield. I think that's fun. Stream 8 loot dungeons with 4 people being viewers. That could be a fun stream. Is that what you mean? Just do a stream one night where I just get 4 people who are watching to join me and we go run stuff? That could be fun. I didn't crit. All right, everybody. Well, thanks so much for coming and hanging out. I really appreciate it. And thanks again also all the support you guys give me on the channel. I appreciate that as well. This video, I don't know how the process works. I know that this will somehow show up on my YouTube channel. I don't know if I gotta activate it or if it's set private first or how any of that works. But this will be out there. But you guys made this a blast. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I'll be sure to announce maybe on my Twitter, and I'll try to hit Reddit next time, and then obviously you guys will get the YouTube alert when I go live. I'll try to stream again maybe next week, but we'll have to wait and see. Thank you so much. This was fun. Hope you guys had a good time. Again, thanks for coming by, and you guys are awesome. You're amazing. I'll see you later. Have a good night. Be safe out there.